The last two elements in our series on technology dependence deals with loss of past interests or continuing to use in spite of negative consequences. If you think back on your own use of technology and driving while texting, sending emails, maybe, I mean, who knows what people are doing. I saw a guy the other day playing his guitar while he was traveling down the turnpike at 70 miles an hour. Go figure that one. But if you think about your use of technology, very often we continue doing the same things, expecting different results. Now, Einstein, that was his definition of insanity. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be considered insane. As you think about past interests, I can remember one young lady was talking to me about the fact that she used to go out and play tennis a great deal. And as she would play tennis, she wished sometimes that she didn't have to hit the courts all the time. Well, then she discovered the Wii. Now, with the Wii, she could get up, she could play, but some of the research that's out currently tells us that no matter how much tennis we play on the Wii, it's not the same as going out and actually playing the game. It won't surprise me at all, quite honestly, if she finds an app on her new iPad and doesn't have to leave the couch at all. But if you think about our use of this, we're moving further and further away from being physically active. And the obesity rates as a result of it, I think, are going up. I think it's going to have an influence on that. Right now, the United States is one of the countries in the world that has the highest obesity rates. So what does that mean to young people who are spending just inordinate amounts of time sitting in front of the computer instead of going out and being active? As parents, I think it's also important for us to look at what are the negative consequences in our use. I mentioned earlier in the series about the 15-year-old that ended up in the hospital from dehydration from gaming extensively. There was one case in China where an individual actually was at a gaming station in a cyber cafe for 12 hours, and the people around him didn't even know he had died. It wasn't until they figured he was there about 12 hours before anybody recognized that this guy hadn't moved in a while. That gives you some idea of the level of awareness of our surroundings involved, with this particular issue. As we go along, we're going to continue a little bit more in the area of technology dependence, but I want to thank you very much for staying with us through this series. And I'm John Krieger, and look forward to seeing you in the next segment.